T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning.
What is up, brother?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Doing fantastic, man. How are you?
Man, I'm great. It's great to see you. You look fantastic. Good to see you.
You look fantastic too.
Thank you, sir.
All
Dropping them. I'm dropping them.
right. Good
Yeah.
stuff. All right.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, everybody. I know we got people in different time zones. How's everybody doing? All right.
Yes, sir. All
Let's see.
right. So who do we have on today? Let's see here. We got
Dan
Hansen from Chicago.
Nice. And James Riddick, flight school veteran from
Yes.
Chicago.
They're both from Chicago.
Chi-Town in the house.
All right. Let's see
All
here.
right.
Who do we have
Diamond
on? All right.
Toby from Kent in the United Kingdom, UK in the house. Love it.
Oh, hey, the stars are already dropping. Dr.
dropping the stars
Latrice
already?
Legendaire, 1,000 stars.
Look at that. Bart Bartlett, 200 stars.
Oh, there we go, Bart.
Carly Gwynn from St. Louis, just saw you in Mexico. What's happening?
Don Ree Buenas from Guam, 500 stars.
Guam in the house. Guam in the
Yes.
easy.
Yeah.
Yes. Sarani Holland from Aurora, Colorado is in the house. Pastor Marlon Baylor from St. Louis.
Yes.
And Kursimarja Kavasto from Finland, bro.
Oh,
I
Finland.
think that's a first.
What? I think it is too.
A first from Finland.
Wow, that's incredible. Shirley Xavier, great morning, our Tunicorns, checking in from the ATL, 50 stars. Cynthia
Nice.
Allen, 50
Nice.
stars.
Hey, bro, here's another one that we just saw in Mexico.
Yeah.
Sone Cruz from,
Puerto Rico.
what's up, Sone? Tell Joy I said hello.
So Melissa Duquesne sent 100 stars. She's from St. Lucia.
Yes, yes. Hey, you look. Hey, here's another one. I think is a first. Well, not a first from the country, but a new person on flight school. Tonus Lipstock from Germany.
Yes, Germany. Oh, yeah. So that person from Germany was there at boot camp.
Really?
She was there.
Nice.
Yeah, she even came up to me and said, "I'm the one from Germany."
Wow. Okay.
Now she's
right.
she's probably got a team going now.
Very nice. Awesome.
Leonard Maley, 500 stars. Thank you, Leonard.
Awesome.
Lutricia Black, feeding our babies, 200 stars.
Deirdre Bass says Mark's got the guns out early this morning. Looking great, T. Gray and Mark.
Yes, sir.
Jeanette Jacobson from Denmark. Do you notice that Europe is coming on strong?
Yes, dude. Are they ever coming on?
Europe
strong?
is coming on strong.
You know what? How many people did the Czech Republic have there? Right?
Somewhere between 30 and 40 people.
Yep. 30 and 40 people, you know, and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump from the United States. And we were light on people from the US.
Yeah, they came the farthest.
Yes.
That's what Mark is really trying to say in code. They came the farthest, and it would cost them the most to go to Mexico. Look at that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Andy Jana from Phoenix. Way to go.
Cool. Sheila Thomas Pinkard, 50 stars. Thank you, Sheila.
Cynthia Quates from Antioch, Illinois.
Evander Jonikin III sent 200 stars.
Mimi Ivanova from Bulgaria.
Hey, you know who was there?
Who was
Tammy
that?
Clayton, and she sent 500 stars.
Nice. Kevin Clayton, we love you, bro. Awesome.
I wonder if he's still there.
I don't know. Sent him a text message. Didn't hear back yet, though.
Okay.
Satonia Shaw. Good morning in North Kakalaka.
Desmond Big D Donaldson from Brentwood, New York sent 200 stars. It's a 104-week streak.
Wow. Go Desmond.
Wow.
All right, how about this? Alte Errol from
Oh,
the
he was there.
UK. It was great to see you in Mexico, and I'm
Yeah.
so glad you finally got your Apple Watch.
Yeah, he did. He got his Apple Watch. Carla Windiouf,
Cheers.
Grand Rising from Preakness Town, Baltimore, 50 stars. Kimaya Vassar, she was there.
She was there.
Chicago, 50 stars.
Yes.
Rich Douglan, 200 stars. Thank you, Rich.
Yes. Vitek, what's up? Vitek from Czech. My man, good to see you. Sheila from Oxford, UK.
Ah, nice.
Jeremy from Trinidad and Tobago, welcome to flight school.
Yep. Rochelle Campbell, 500 stars. Happy flight school. Welcome back. Tunicorns, let's go.
Check this one out. This has got to be a first. This is a first right here. Majbrit Gilbert Jesperson from Copenhagen, Denmark.
What?
Copenhagen, baby.
Dude, Copenhagen.
Cheers.
That was good.
Here's one of our vets. Oh,
Yep. 1 minute.
Well,
Who do we have from Budapest?
Monica from Budapest.
Sent 200 stars.
And the stars.
Thank you, Monica.
That's what I'm talking about. And Vitek is here with the correction. He said they had 40 to 50 that came to
okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Danny Turner, 200 stars.
B. Carter, my love, from Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, relocated. Hey,
Yes.
and Kiara got her AirPods.
Yes. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Hey, guys, some of you guys, one of those Apple products that was not, the delay was not on our end. Trust me.
Yeah.
It was Apple.
Yeah, it was Apple. Yeah.
It was Apple and the supply chain issues and all that kind of wonderful stuff.
We call them Fapple now. Yeah.
The family show.
And
And Sam Bean might be watching. You can't say stuff like that when Sam Bean's around.
They don't know what it means.
Oh, he knows.
Robin Leatherby, 1,000 stars. Thank you, Robin.
Kevin is
Okay.
still in Mexico. So Kevin, we're sending you some love to Mexico, bro.
Absolutely.
All right.
Ron
Cool.
Petty,
Are we-
200 stars. Let's do this.
All
right,
right.
you ready?
All right.
We got a lot to cover today.
We got to get going, bro.
Yeah, we do. We got to get going. Let's do
this
this.
thing. Let's do
All right.
this.
Let's do
All right.
this.
Chemo Tammy, good afternoon from Finland. So apparently Finland is popping because there's more than one.
What?
Yes.
Dude. All right, let's rock.
And we got Kanan. Kanan is also here. Kanan and Tonis are a diamond couple in the making
Okay.
in Philipsburg, Germany. And they were in Cancun.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yes. All
Good
right.
deal. All right, let's do this. Disclaimer time.
Disclaimer time. You guys ready? All right. Here's the disclaimer. Ibüümerang does not make, cannot make, does not, and will not make income guarantees about what any individual is going to make, even though there is a great opportunity here to earn some income. We're going to talk about that as we go, and people are winning. However, what any particular individual, as in you, are going to make is entirely up to you and the work that you put in. Everybody's going to make something different. Why? Because some are going to do a little and make a little. Some are going to do a lot and make a lot. And some are going to do nothing at all and make what? Nothing at all. Who determines that? That would be you, the man or the woman, looking back at you in the morning in the mirror when you are brushing your teeth. So if you want to know how much money you're going to make, you got to ask that person, and he or she will tell you what they're really going to do. That's our disclaimer. I'm sticking to it.
That
You use a
cracks me
disclaimer
up.
every time you do a meeting or training or presentation.
That cracks me up every time. Brushing your teeth. Who is that person? Who is that? Hey, here's one that I here's one that I gotta say. The old hall. Welcome back, Tunicorns, Tunicorn brothers from another mother. Missed y'all. Hey.
Yeah, we missed you guys too. It was a little weird not doing flight school last week, even
It
though we were in
was.
Cancun.
It was. All right. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
All right.
EX8 gear. Where is it
Gear.
available, T Gray?
Boomgear.com, because I can read.
I almost you didn't even think that time. You didn't
I
even
sure enough
think.
didn't.
All right, limited
I
time.
might be ready
offer.
for you
Buy 3 or more,
today.
get 25% off.
Yes.
All right. Vintage hat. You got on a vintage hat.
I have on a vintage hat. Now I
Oh,
have on 2 vintage hats.
you're crazy. You're crazy.
They're still in my office down here.
Yeah.
So
Got another one? All right.
got another one.
Cool. Cool. All right. Good deal. Vintage hats. Go get them at boomgear.com.
There you go.
All right. And then plan for success with the flight plan calendar. English, Spanish, French, $25. You cannot be without this calendar. You've got to have this calendar because it lays out everything for you. You can map out your team. You can sit down with your coach or your mentor, and you can have them help you map out your plan for success.
You know what this is? This is the one and only calendar on the planet that is specifically designed
Yes,
for your Ibüümerang business.
it really is. Yep, for sure. Yeah,
That's right.
got all kinds of good stuff at the front. How to set up a boom party.
That's right.
The 2020 plan, the 10 and 2 plan, all of that, all of it. All right,
All of the
good
above.
deal. Okay, InstaFilter winners. Okay, so you guys need to send us your shirt sizes. Okay, first place, Joe Peach Graves. Second place, Andrea Castillo. Third place, Reigning Throne. Fourth place, Janice Griggs. Fifth place, Lacey Tabosa from Hawaii. So yeah, send us your shirt sizes, please, please, please.
Joe got a 79?
Yeah,
Beast.
yeah.
You know, I got up to like 8 and I think I threw my neck out.
Yes, you did. I was there. I was there.
Trying to dodge the arrows.
All right, good deal.
All right.
Superstar Power promo. Take it away, T. Gray.
Man, I'm telling you guys, this is the one. You get your pub as in publicity. What do people believe? What they see on TV, what they read in writing, what they hear on audio vehicles. And that's what you get when you win the Superstar Power promo. How do you do it? You have to become a superstar achiever. What is that? It means that you are a star achiever with 300 PQV for the month, not inclusive of your enrollment, I should say. And you have 5 frontline star achievers. That makes you a superstar achiever. Or you have to be one of the top 2 enrollers for the month. Now, what do you get? You get featured on Top Gun Spotlight, our midweek recognition show. We're going to interview you. That's right. It means that you are going to have about a 15-minute segment where you're getting interviewed by our VP of Marketing, Mark Cathcart, and that's going to live on the Ibüümerang YouTube channel. And it's something that your team can use to promote and edify you, that they're working with you. Hey, look who's coming to do our meeting. Watch this interview. Okay. Also, you get featured on the iBoom Hub blog. You get an article, and you get an article in Business for Home, which we typically reserve for the diamonds. So you get basically this publicity stack that will help you, lend you additional credibility as you're working with your team to build your business. Now, I think we have an example of somebody who just recently won this in legendary fashion.
Here we go.
Boom. There you go. You got Dr. Latrice Legendaire. She actually won this promo, and this is the most recent one, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
She's been featured in Business for Home magazine. So if you're on Dr. Latrice's team, now you get a chance to use this when you're going to do your 3-way calls with Dr. Latrice, or if Dr. Latrice is coming to do your meeting. You make sure everybody that's coming to the meeting, everybody you're putting on the phone with her, you send them this link. Say, this is who I'm putting you on the phone with. Or this is who's going to be doing the Zoom tonight. Or this is who's coming to your living room tonight. And what it does is it raises that level of credibility. It changes the way people listen. Okay. Now, a word to the wise. Those of you who do win this, remember, don't read your own press, right? This tool is not about you. It's about you're raising your level of effectiveness with your team. And it's special because everybody can't have it, right?
Yep.
You got to earn it. You got to win it. So I want to challenge you guys to really value this and to go for this promo. All right, go for this promo.
Yep, absolutely. And you know, T. Gray, you said something there. It's a publicity stack. It's a publicity stack. A stack of publicity.
That's
Ooh,
right.
good deal. Good deal. All right. Hey, accelerate.
Accelerate.
Hey, did you see the new testimonies about accelerate in that 15-minute reel? Yeah.
See,
Yeah. It's
so
happening.
people are using these trade ideas and they're winning.
Yes.
And we know what winning means, right? Winning equals making money, right? Disclaimer alert. Okay. But that's the power of this thing. Now, by the way, the trade doesn't mean that every trade idea is going to be a winner.
Right.
But for those of you who have been taking Elevate classes, and Elevate classes are about to elevate, by the way, for those of you who've been taking Elevate classes, you know that if you can get to 7 out of 10, you're a winning trader. You're making bank. And it's our top educators that are supplying these trade ideas. And just so you know, we actually monitor each educator's trade ideas for that particular educator's ratio.
Yeah.
Right. So we can't, we're making sure that educators aren't putting up a bunch of trade ideas that are losers.
Yeah. Yeah. And you said something here, T. Gray. Elevate. It's going to be improving. And so the trade ideas are just there. They're just an idea. If you agree with it, you can add it to your MT5 account or your brokerage account and then set it up. And it's just a copy paste, right?
Right.
But here's the thing. If you're not in Elevate and you're not studying in Elevate, you won't know if this trade idea is a good one or a bad one. Okay. Hopefully they're all good. 70% of them are, have gained, made gains for folks. But yeah, you need to analyze these trades first, right? And you can't do that without being a part of Elevate. So get into those classes. David Hunt was talking about it. He is doing incredible. I talked to Daniel Camaro in Cancun. He's doing incredible. I think Daniel has been interviewed by some folks as well, right? So Elevate is happening, folks, and Accelerate EX8, the app, is just a part of it, but it's a main part of it, right?
Yes.
Because they give you the trade ideas. So you still have to analyze those. So ambassadors, how much is it for ambassadors, T. Gray?
It's let's see what it say on the screen there. It's an additional $50 a month. I really didn't remember. I'm being for real. So if you have Elevate and your Accelerate, by the way, you have to have Elevate to have Accelerate. You can't have Accelerate by itself.
Yep.
That brings you to $150 a month. And let me just drop a hint that this is tremendously undervalued. And it will not stay that way. So can you guys read between the lines? If you can read between the lines, put it in the chat.
So if you're not in now,
you understood what I just said. Let me see the interpretation of what I just said in the chat.
You better get in now.
What do you guys know how we do? You know how we do, right?
Yes.
We try to keep it fair.
Yeah.
So if you're at a certain level, we lock you in.
That's it.
We say, okay, this change is for everybody new. That's right, Tanisha. Tanisha says, can you understand the words coming out of my mouth? That's right. Can you understand what I'm trying to? Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Okay. All right. Moving on.
And it is, and I'm going to tell you, when we do what we're going to do, everybody will gladly step up
to
that next level.
It's going to be hugely valuable.
That's right. Look at that, Monica. I just love everybody. We've been together long enough that we vibe. People are picking up what I'm putting down. This is good. Beverly Pitt says, say it louder for the people in the back.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Good deal.
Cool. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love the interaction that we have on Flight School in the morning. This is just so.
It is. It's so good, man. I love interacting with the BÜM family.
Yes.
Love it. Love you guys, man. Love it. Okay. April Star and Superstar Achiever lists are now available on iBoom Hub. Go to iboomhub.com/star achievers and see your name in lights. Yes.
So, Mark, where can you find that Star Achievers list?
iboomhub.com.
You only just said it.
I just said it. Why'd you even do that then?
It was just a try.
Did you hope I was going to say boomgear.com?
You can't blame a brother for trying.
Okay. All right, bro.
All right.
Hey.
Happy birthday to you. J Pip, are you out there? I'm singing to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It's Jackie Pippin's birthday.
Yay.
Yes. What's happening, J Pip? Getting younger. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, you know who's going to attend her birthday party?
Would that be our fearless leader himself? Yes,
sir.
What?
He's in the ATL as we speak.
That is so special. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. And you know, his initials are happy birthday.
Oh, that's so funny.
His initials
HB
are happy
going
birthday.
to the HB.
H to the B. HB for the HB. That's
You're
what I'm
silly.
talking about. Jackie, we love you. We appreciate you. You serve your team. You serve the big team.
Dude.
And you are just an overall amazingly wonderful, good person. We love you.
Love you. So she is actually, we're going to be talking about her serving the bigger team.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to be in Maryland and Tennessee.
Merlin.
Okay. All right. Good deal.
All right.
Okay. So we are going to be doing recognition quarterly, right?
Okay.
So these are the directors, and congratulations, folks. You know, this has been an incredible start to the year. Last month was a huge month. I cannot stress that enough. How big was last month, T. Gray?
Huge.
All right. So here are the directors: Pilinese, Forrest, Mariana, Theodora, Rebecca, Victor, Pauline, Sagar, Sarah, Sean, Sarah Williams, Mohammed, Teresa, Bronwyn, Tausturk, Corrine, Roxanne, Gracella, stop, Sarah, Dunn, and Larissa.
And we got to say Gracella again, because I was singing when you said her name, and everybody's got to hear
Gracella.
Gracella.
Okay. All right. Now, Daryl, Jonathan, Chaurimutu, Larvi, Almeima, Quentin, Sherry, Soraya, Tracy. I don't know that one there.
Let's just go with Adaula.
Okay. Adaula. Okay.
Adaula.
Martin, Michelle, Peter. Hey, Peter. Vincent. All right.
You know what? We just got to say Flight School, where international names go to die.
Oh my God. That was priceless. That was priceless. Flight School, where international names go to die.
Where international names go to die.
Oh my God.
You don't have a basic name, we are going to chop it up for you. We're going to do our best.
Okay, you take these.
But sometimes our best is not good enough.
Senior directors.
We got the senior directors. Congratulations, senior directors, and apologies in advance. Lute, Maria, Steen, Yashika, Daryl, Stephanie, Christina, Dilber. Dilber's from Germany, right? Is that our Dilber from Germany? I think so.
No idea.
Lara, Larvi, Christetta, Simone, Analia, Quentin, and Sally. I got the easy one. Thank you.
Yep, you did get the easy one,
Boy.
dude.
Woo.
I'm not doing that again. All right.
You got to look at the slides first. When I saw you going in on that first one, I'm like, oh, he's in trouble. Christine, Gayleen, Marie, Elisangela, oh my God, Fapaki, please forgive me, my love. Fapaki, Stoichovici,
Oh, that was good.
Liam, Indiran, Maria. That's the same name. Okay, it's a long name. Sandra, Thomas, and Tonus from Philipsburg, Germany. Tonus and Canaan, I think it is.
Yeah.
Diamond couple. Just
Ooh.
saw them. Good mornings.
Dude, I would have never gotten that one over there on the right
Woo!
left side.
I need an energy drink. Good Lord.
All right, executive directors, Flory, Toby, Maylene, and Veet Gula.
My man.
There we go.
Hey,
I got that one.
you got it. Uh-oh. This is a setup. Sapphires. Now, Sapphire is actually, it's not the highest rank, but it's the most important rank
It is.
because it's the building block for diamond. How do you go diamond? Make sapphires. Put that in your notes somewhere. Here we go. First quarter sapphires. Diego, Kalolani, Janice, Brandon, Luana, Amber, Aaron, Robert, Almira, Malene, Emmeline, Ramen, Bill, Sarah, Lonnie, Juan, Tracy, and Carolyn Cousin,
Yeah.
who is also the winner of the Superstar Power promo. One she?
That's it.
Yes.
Sir. Yeah.
Got that publicity stack.
All right, Rubies, Christopher Taffa. Yes, he was in Cancun.
It was so great to meet him in person.
It was. Jason Solomon, David Sayers.
He was there too.
What's that?
Jason was there too.
Yeah, Jason Solomon, David Sayers, Daniel Turner. So we read your first and last name when you become a Ruby. Fraser
That's right.
Grant, Fraser the Ringer. Grant.
Fraser the Ringer. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk about Fraser in a second.
Okay. All right. Scarlett Hartman and Cheryl Cosby. Hey.
And Charles Dean. I was talking when you said his name, Charles Dean. And Daniel Turner was there too. I'm sure maybe some of these others were here too, but those are the ones that I saw.
Cheryl was there.
Fraser Grant, the Ringer. I said, Fraser, how's your golf? Oh, it's okay. Fraser happens to be from Scotland, the birthplace of golf. I told Fraser, I said, you know what, Fraser? In other parts of the world, when a mama is carrying a baby boy and he's moving around, she goes, oh, he's kicking. In Scotland, when a mama is carrying a baby boy and he starts moving around, she goes, oh, he's practicing his golf swing. And Fraser proved that right by teaching all of us a lesson on a Thursday in Cancun that we shall never forget.
Yep.
Love you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So he was on a par 4 in what?
He was on a difficult par. For those of you who know golf, it was a long par 4 that dog-legged to the left, and us mere mortals got on the green in 2, maybe 3 strokes,
maybe 4,
maybe 4, maybe 5. Fraser gets his group on the green in 1 because he strokes it over the dog leg, just cuts it off, and you can't even see the freaking green from the tee box unless you're Fraser Grant from the birthplace of golf.
Fraser Grant. Fraser Grant.
He's got a new name. TR gave him a new name. Thank you, TR. Fraser the Swinger Razor.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
There you go.
Hey,
Swinging razor.
I saw
He cut it off.
too.
He cuts off dog legs.
Yep, he does. All right.
Even though now Cordalis is the best golf cart driver on the planet. I'm telling you that right now. Cordalis was driving me around that course. We had a blast. She's amazing. And she almost killed me at least 3 times.
So Diane L too. Dionel.
I would
Awesome
be
too.
willing to bet anything that he is not as crazy a golf cart driver as
Right.
Elise.
Yeah.
Every time she saw like water, she like threatened to drive in there. I'm like, I'm young. I've got my life to live.
No, you're not.
I still have my life to live though.
Okay, you do. All right, let's go. Emeralds. You got it.
Emeralds. All right. I'm excited for these new emeralds. Oh my God. What an amazing group. Tierre Edwards. Congratulations. Julius Burrell. Congrats, man. Alte Errol, owner of that new shiny Apple Watch. Good man. He's got just a calm demeanor about him too.
Yes. Yes.
Marianne shoots, and Marianne just radiates. It's incredible. And Vasil Kranov. This group is amazing. And you know what? They're all on Team DG. Blue Diamond, Darren Gibson. This is the squad. A lot of these folks are Desi's team too. You guys are lighting it up, and just appreciate you guys for just being amazing and bringing that energy. Love it.
Yep. All right. We got a new diamond. Jake, the environment partner, and his lovely, lovely fiance, Charlie, was there. And it was so nice to sit with them at dinner, at the diamond dinner. And just talk to them and find out more about who they are as people. They're lovely, lovely individuals. Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
awesome.
I love Jake. Jake is an amazing guy. I just love being around him. But Charlie just takes him up a notch. Right? I mean,
like all women do. Like all women.
Yes, absolutely.
They bring us up.
So it was amazing to be in their presence in Cancun. What an incredible new diamond couple. We love these guys. Jake, great work, man.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Proud. All right. And Blue Diamond Ambassador,
Rock
Mr.
star.
Darren Gibson. This guy, I can't
All
say
hail.
enough. He is gracious. He is just incredible, extraordinary. And he loves his people so much.
Yes.
He loves those folks. Yeah. He's
He
awesome.
is the epitome of beast mode. If beast mode was a person, it would be Darren Gibson. Diamond, Blue Diamond, D Gibb, man, you're bringing the heat. We appreciate you. And you know what? He does it with that brilliant smile the whole time. And you and I have done this. I've been a diamond a couple of times. I can tell you right now, that journey is not all fun.
Yeah, it's not.
But he's smiling the whole way.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yes.
Deb says he's got the best smile.
He absolutely does. But
He
you know
does.
why? It's because it's real. It's coming
Yeah.
from within. He's not just smiling. He's just he radiates.
Mhm.
And it's because he's got so much in him. You could tell that he's put in the time for personal growth and development.
Yep.
That he's got great mentorship. That he is a great mentor.
Mhm.
And that he gets up every day and he puts in the work.
Yeah, he does. He puts in the work. He gets up at 4 a.m. every day and puts in the work. Yeah.
Right.
So we've got articles coming out on Jake and Darren Gibson, and you will find those articles in Business for Home.
And there's so much to say about both of these guys that when the marketing team is writing these articles, they're going to be like that Kermit meme.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations again, guys. Congratulations to all the ranks, all of the ranks. Directors, senior directors, executive directors, sapphires, rubies, emeralds, diamond, and blue diamond. You guys made it happen in Q1 of 2022. So let's keep this momentum going. I know that Darren Gibson has something up his sleeve for June. Okay, he's going to be doing another grow-a-thon, and you're going to see a lot more diamonds break here in the next year. Awesome. All right. We've got Jackie Pippins, the birthday girl, on the road, Memphis, Tennessee, Saturday, June 4th. Saturday,
Yes,
June 4th.
and guess look who's going to be with her.
Tijuana, Houston.
Oh, this
Yes.
is going to be a fire event. 6-figure chicks in the house.
Absolutely.
And
then
some
we've
7-figure
got-
chicks.
We've got Bowie, Maryland, Jackie Pippins, and Diamond Desi Lipova. Did I say it right?
Nice. Yep.
Lipova. So
Lipova.
June 11th, 1 to 3, down there at the library. Why are they doing it in a library? They
I'm gonna
talk
tell you right
loud.
now, that library will not be quiet that day. The librarian is gonna be like, shh, and they're gonna be like, shh, right back at you, girl, because we're showing people how to make money today. That's like my little narrative of how it's gonna go down in the library.
Okay, how's it going to go down in the library?
That's how it's going down in the library on Saturday, June 11 in Bowie, Maryland. They're gonna be writing a new book. The book
All
of
right,
success.
good deal. Good stuff. All right.
Vita Wood, I love you. Yes, they gonna learn that day. Yeah.
All right, we have the team on. So hold on a second. Let me see if I can find Julius. He may be on.
Is he on yet? We're kind of looks like we're short a couple of people here.
No, we're short one.
We're short one.
Yep. No. All right, he's not on.
You can't find him. Julius
No.
Burrell, are you out there? If you're out there, could you, if you're on the Zoom, just put a message in the chat so we can see you.
All right. Yeah.
Julius Burrell.
Calling Julius Burrell. All right, so we are going to be going over Builders Bootcamp 300. And we got tons and tons of good nuggets of information from Mr. Bugs. He's extraordinary. I do not know how he does what he does. And I don't need to know, because I know my lane, and that is marketing. And so what I do is I stay in my lane and I bring his vision to life from a marketing standpoint. You, T. Gray, bring his vision to life through operations. So, but he is extraordinary at what he does. There is only one Mr. Bugs in this world, and there's only one Erling Bugs in this world, I might say as well. And those two together, they're a powerhouse couple. They are incredible.
They rock the world, bro.
Let's get going here, man. I'm excited to figure out and understand and talk about what went down at boot camp.
All right, let's do it.
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Okay, do I need to do this thing?
Yes, you do.
I need to do it. Okay.
Yeah, because you're the host.
Okay.
You're the hostess with the mostest.
Why did I get to be a hostess? All right,
Oh, you're not a hostess. It's a host. Oh, you got to make everybody a co-host.
I do?
Yeah.
I have too much responsibility this morning. Way too much. I'm like trying to make this thing happen. Okay, here we go. Make co-host. That's one. Cesar Munoz. Make co-host. That's two. Deirdre Bass.
Come on and join us, folks.
Co-host. That's three. Marianne Schutz. Okay.
Hey.
There we go.
There you go.
All right,
Yay.
I think we need to show people how to resize themselves, right? What do you got to do?
Yep.
You got to do on your Zoom thing, choose video settings, and then choose where it says camera ratio, choose original ratio.
Yep.
Or unchoose it, and it'll make you the right size. So if you're the right size already, you're good. If you're too small or too big, choose that original ratio thing. If you stay too small, don't worry, we'll send you some books to sit on. And that'll make you bigger. If you're too big, You got to do the ratio thing. And if you don't do it, no problem. You'll just be too big. And I think you need to, Cesar's working on his over there. I don't think you can use the blur background for this.
Yeah,
I'm working. Let me let me see.
Yeah, I don't think you can use the blur background. And to our lovely, amazing social media team who preps everybody for this, let's make an instruction list for panelists that we can send them in advance so that they know what to do. All right, cool. But this is fun though. We have to wait for our rock star blue diamond. We can't come out of the gates without Cesar. So
I don't know why appears like this.
I think you have do you have green screen setting on or something like that?
No. And I was trying to put, but I don't know why I cannot do it.
Go to background and effects, and let's try changing yours to none and see what happens. Change it to none.
Yeah, I have none.
And then where it says I have a green screen, is that checked?
Let me check.
It's a little box on the bottom there. And it says I have a green screen. If you don't have a green screen, you want to make sure that that is unchecked.
Oh,
there
okay.
you go. Boom.
nice.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. You're VP of operations. I fix things, people. That's what I do. Matter of fact, sometimes when I get bored, I break things so I can fix them.
You are so proud of yourself.
I really am right now. I am.
All right.
All right, look at our incredible panel. What's happening, everybody? How you guys doing? It's so great to see you again.
Doing wonderful, doing wonderful. Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Good to see Marianne. It was so great to see you by the pool. You are like the happiest person on the planet.
How can you not, the greatest pool party ever with you guys?
Yes, yes. Now, Deirdre Bass, it looks like you're frozen.
Am I?
Is that you or your icon? No, that's not your
No, that's
icon. 'Cause your
me.
icon is you on the beach. Mia, you may need to toggle your camera settings or something so that you can come back, because right now we just got like it's frozen on your face.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Mr. Blue Diamond, Cesar Munoz.
Hello. Thank you for the invitation. This is amazing to be here with you.
Man, it's always amazing for us when we get a chance to introduce you. This is absolutely a wonderful thing. Yes.
Thank you.
And it was great to see you in Mexico. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so now we have Julius. Julius is joining us. Julius
There we go.
is connecting, joining. And let's see, am I going to have to restart this thing? Let's see, we're about to find out what happens.
Oh, you got to make Deidre co-host again.
I make Deirdre co-host again.
Yep.
Deirdre, you're a co-host. You could turn on your stuff. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to do it again. Hold on.
Here we go. Yeah.
All right. Hold on, everybody. We're going to leave the conference room for a second. And then we're going to go back into the conference room. Boom. Look at that. And say sorry and change seats.
We played musical chairs.
Right
Look
now.
at that.
All right. Good stuff.
I absolutely love it. All right, good. Great stuff. Great stuff. So good to see everybody. Julius, welcome to the panel. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Had a little internet issues for some odd reason.
Yeah. Like Mark says, sometimes the interwebs, they don't participate.
Yeah. Out here in East San Antonio.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, great. Well, Mark, let's go ahead and get this party started. It was great to see you guys all in Cancun for Bootcamp 300. And what we really want to do today is just kind of recap some of the big things that you took away from that, the impact the event had on you, and make everybody who wasn't there as jealous as possible.
Yeah. So let's start with Julius. Julius, what did you take away from Bootcamp?
It was so many great things, but what I took from it, the prospect part of it, being a solution solver, learning how to be a specialist when you're talking to your prospects, because so many people present the package, but make it more about them. Ask more questions about them. And I think that when you do that, you know, you find out the solution what they want.
Nice. Okay, so the prospect part. So what about, you know, the prospect part was incredible, but just give us a little bit more about what happened during that prospecting part.
Well, Mr. Holton Bugs discussed on the event was pretty much about asking questions about their career. Then once you ask questions about their career and things like that, you ask them more, what do they love about their business, what they do, their profession. Yeah. Then ask them what they least like about what they do. Yeah. And then from that point, you know, they give you the solution that what they want to accomplish, you know, from business points.
Right. And we did an exercise, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that exercise.
Well, the exercise is great because they got all the diamonds and the emeralds to stand up. And we went around the room and people was, you know, pretty much going back with us about questions, you know, they had about, you know, presenting. So I thought it was a phenomenal, you know, event. I thought it was one of the best ones that I resonate with.
Nice. Excellent. Good stuff. Cool. Got a question, T. Gray?
No, let's just go to the next person.
All right.
Yeah.
Cesar.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. You know what happened always in the events, because, you know, I have been in this industry for 11 years. I started when I was 24 in 2011. So I have the opportunity to be, for the last 11 years, at least 2 or 3 events with Mr. Holton Box. Okay, not everyone are bootcamp, but conventions, super Saturdays, different events. But the difference is that, you know, even though I have the opportunity being with him for the last 11 years, have the opportunity to be mentored by him or to be coaching by him, many different things. Mr. Holton Box is not the same person today that he was last month. Mr. Person is not the same person today that he was last 3 months. So when you have, we always say, events are the environment. You are in the correct environment. And when you are in an event where the person that is in front is teaching you with results that impact your life, because he teaches you many things about mindset, about how to prospect, about how to the finance, about everything. So you have a person that is congruent in everything he do and he's teaching. Okay. So what I really love is not only being teaching by Mr. Holton in the event. When you see the stories, the new emeralds, the new diamonds, the new blue diamond, everybody is in a different moment in the business. So when you have the opportunity to talk or be near with people that is right now in fire, they connect you the energy. And so that helps you to see, oh, somebody's doing this. So right now is the opportunity to start growing. So for me, I learned many things, but the more powerful thing was set up again the goals. And you know, because sometimes and can happen to everyone in different levels, but to everyone can happen that you get in the comfort zone. You can get in comfort zone. So when you see other people leading, that take you out of the comfort zone, because you know, just because you say, okay, it's not because maybe I need it, but we need to grow the organization. We need to get new levels, because we need to give, as we receive the energy this weekend, we need to help the company to bring more energy, more testimonies, so more people around the world can get inspired because the new ranks. Because sometimes it is when you get new sapphire, new rubies, new emeralds in the organization, that inspire more people to get out and do the work. So for me, the more powerful thing in this bootcamp was to be surrounded with the people that is on fire. That was amazing. And also to can learn again. And because I say again, because, you know, Mr. Holton is not, his mindset is completely different that he was for the last event in Houston. So when you listen somebody that have the energy and he gives you the message, you say, I have to do it. So for me, it was that. And also I love that he didn't focus only in the business. You know, he talked about prospect, yes, he talked about how to grow, but he talked, the first day was all mindset. So for me, the first day, when I was the first day, I said, with this, we can live. Because many people don't grow, not because they don't work, because they don't fix what is here. So in the first day, we see a lot of testimonies. Also, that testimonies may you valorate where are you at, you know, because sometimes you had a challenge and you say, oh, I have this challenge. And when you see the other person that had other challenge, you say, oh, I'm blessed with this challenge. Mm-hmm. So, and we start valorating more where we at, we start valorating or being more grateful. So for me, Friday was amazing and also was amazing that the people want to participate, because that was courage. That was it's not easy to share things. It's not easy to talk about in front of people. It's not easy to talk when you have sometimes challenge. So for me, it was the mindset. How Mr. Holton talked about the mindset was the best.
Yeah,
man, absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
dead on, brother.
All of it. Yeah. So, you know, and again, you know, you said something here, you said a lot of things. you said a lot, and it was all good. And, you know, people are getting comfortable, but you got to stay out of your comfort zone. I wrote that down. And it is all about mindset. And I wrote that down. And then again, there's one thing that you said that I agree with entirely. And that is, Mr. Bugs is different from event to event to event, and Mrs. Bugs too. So they're both together. So it makes sense for them to be growing together. And he is at another level.
And Mark, that's what you just made me think about. I mean, he's different from event to event because he's growing.
Yes.
And Mrs. Bugs is growing as well, you know. But you know, one of the things that Cesar talked about there, which I thought was really powerful, is you didn't say it this way, Cesar, but basically these events help people find their individual motivation, right? And that what motivates you is going to be different at every stage of your business. So for example, in the beginning, you might be motivated by getting free, or you might be motivated by getting out of your job, or by getting out of a financial hole. But when you get to the diamond and blue diamond level and money is not really the issue anymore, you find different sources of motivation. Some might be motivated by competition, which is totally okay, right? You see somebody else winning and that inspires you. Hey, you know what? I'm going to get my team up there. Great, knock that out, right? You know, some might be motivated by, hey, you know what? It's time for me to go in and help other people, or to contribute to this energy, whatever it is. You know, and I thought that was powerful, Cesar. Thank you for pointing that out, because it's a big thing for people to think about.
Oh, thank you. And also, I want to say again, when some people don't valorate or they don't know the access that they have. What I mean with this, we have a person. We always talk about being in the 3% of the population, or being in the 1% of the people. We are right now, we have the access to a person that is in the 0.0001%. So what means that they have different information. they have different mindsets. So when we know that we are one person now, we are next to a person that is in the 0.0%, that is amazing.
Yeah.
And also that what you say, Tigray, is real. Sometimes it's not about money, it's about help more people to be in front. When you see somebody that is recognized, when you see somebody that grow as a person, that grow the income, and you see in the stage, you say, I want that feeling that person is having, more people can live that feeling or can enjoy that. So sometimes that motivate the diamonds and above.
I love that. I absolutely love it. Hey, let's go to Marianne. So Marianne,
Hey.
you've been doing a lot of traveling to the US to build your business. You were in DC and now you're in Cancun. Tell us about your boot camp experience. This is your first one, right?
This is my first boot camp. Yeah, absolutely. And what I want to emphasize was what Holton Box was talking about, knowing your prospects. Because I know most people, they want to know all about the business. So the primary focus of people is, I want to know my business. So we spend a lot of time watching videos, attending meetings, picking up a lot of information. But in reality, what we should spend the time on is knowing ourselves first, because that was also why we had the time on Friday and we had people standing up and talking about their limiting beliefs, because you can know everything about the business, but if you don't know yourself and if you don't invest time in understanding your prospects, it will never happen, because you are the first one you need to know, and then the prospect, and from there you can introduce the business. So I think it's the most comfortable is just to sit down like this. Everybody now, they're sitting down listening to this. It's nice, it's easy, it's comfortable, but getting to know yourself and change what you have inside that is holding you back, that is not comfortable, because growth is not comfortable. And even talking to prospects in the beginning, that's not comfortable either. But you have to keep doing it to get that habit going. And then you can actually use all that information that you have about the business, how you can provide value for that person. So that was really something for me, like you really have to emphasize that it's all about the prospect and nothing else. And yeah.
Wow. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is major. And I appreciate you because you actually helped me think of my next question that I want to ask you guys based out of what you said. But I do want to ask you this. You are always like smiling with electricity. I remember I was on my way either to or from someplace and I passed you at the pool. You were just chilling, right? You were just kind of hanging out at the pool and you're like, Tigray, I'm just so happy always, Why are you always so happy?
Why not? I have all the reasons. I'm in the right environment with the right people. And I see that my goals and dreams, they are really coming through now. And I'm alive, right? We have so many possibilities. So I just choose to be positive and happy. Why not?
I love it. Thank you so much for that. And let's go to Ms. Bass. What's up, DB? What's happening?
Hello, everybody. How you doing, Tigray, Mark, all my panelists? How are you?
We are great. Now, this is not your first boot camp. Is this your second boot camp?
Yeah, this is my second boot camp.
All right. So now you've been to 2 boot camps. What was different about this one from the first? Or can a person go to 1 boot camp and say, I've been, and that's good enough?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Each boot camp, you don't know what you're going to miss. So one, you never need to miss any event because you're getting Mr. Holton Bugs hot off the press. So, I mean, he goes which way he's going to go and he just drops the mic and kills it every time. But this time it was absolutely amazing. Just to echo what people say, that first day therapy session was everything. That was therapy for me. I can fire mine and Mr. HB can take me on as a patient or just refer me to his. It was amazing. You fix the person and you fix the problem. And it was just really eye-opening and enlightening, and getting to know some of your roadblocks, some of the things that keep you in your head. I definitely had some epiphanies that really helped me get out of my own way and get out of my head. So that was absolutely amazing, just spending that time. And someone said it too, him taking that time on day one. I think someone had made a comment about when are we going to get to the training? And I was just like, bro, we are in the training right now. We are in it right now. You missed it if you don't get that. Because
The ride has started.
We were fixing our minds. We were fixing ourselves right then. And it was just so very powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, here's the thing that you said, Deidre, that I just want to emphasize. And that is, this boot camp was very different than the last boot camp.
Absolutely.
Okay? So, and again, that is a testament to the growth of Mr. and Mrs. Bugs. What they've been through over this past year is something that has transformed them. And they're at a different level. They're at a new level. And he was able to deliver that level of compassion, empathy, and training to everyone in that room. If you weren't there, you missed it. You missed it.
He turned judgment around for me, because people always say, don't judge me, don't judge me, I don't want to be judged. He just turned, he puts a different light on things and make you think of it of a different way. You're gonna be judged. Get over it and just put your best self forward and have that slight edge, because you're gonna be judged. Give him something good to judge.
Deirdre, you know what? I love what you said about the first day and how some people were wondering, when is the training going to start, right? And it kind of reminded me of those escape room movies, and they get all the contestants together, and in the movie, as the movie starts, like they might be en route to the challenge, right? They might be on a plane or a train or whatever, and what they fail to realize is that the game has already begun.
Already started.
The game's already started. And so that first day, the training had begun, and it was insane. It was insane. So thank you for bringing that up for everybody. And you're right, every boot camp is so different. And you want to know something? Mr. Bugs doesn't know what he's going to talk about, what he's going to train on as he walks into the room. See, Cesar knows this, right? And what happens is, he comes into the room, he gets on stage, and what everybody doesn't realize is that he's carrying an invisible thermometer and stethoscope. And he comes out and he takes the temperature and listens to the heartbeat of the people. And he has this uncanny ability to ascertain what it is that people need in the moment. And that's what he's going to train on.
Absolutely.
And what Mr. Kithcart does is he just puts together just an array of slides for different topics.
I had no less than 20 slides ready.
Different topics, right?
Different topics.
And he just gives it to
and we only used 4.
And we used 4 of them, right? And what Mr. Bugs does is, he's kind of, during the breaks, he kind of scrolls through his phone. And he says, okay, this is where we're going.
Yep.
And the guys in the back have just got to keep up. So what an amazing event.
Yeah. Fantastic.
All right. So I got a question for the group here. And Cesar, I got a special question for you coming up.
Okay.
I have a question that only you can answer on this panel.
Okay.
Okay. All right. But we're going to come back to that. But what I want to ask everybody on the panel is this question. What is one thing that you learned or experienced at boot camp that, if you already knew it, you would be 1 rank higher? Ooh, got him.
We start.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead, Deirdre.
For me, it was how to talk up to people, like people who are who are having a lot more success. They're already successful in their areas of influence. I work in the federal government around quite a few successful people. And some of them, they tend to look down on this industry, and they don't get what they're missing. They don't get what they're missing. They don't get the freedom that's here. They don't get the lifestyle, but the role playing and the prospecting of how to talk to people that appear to be having greater success. Because I'll trade the 7 figures over here any day for the 7 figures over there. You know, not tied to an office, not tied to a desk, not tied to a location. We'll trade it any day. And just being able to connect and share the story of your diamonds and that diamond lifestyle and freedoms that they have. I don't think I've ever wanted diamonds so much in my life after this camp. It's just like, it's diamond or nothing. It's diamond.
Let's get it, Deidre.
Absolutely. Go ahead and jump in there, Marianne. What's the one thing for you?
The one for me was actually the way that Mr. Holzenbox taught us about how we can redirect questions when we are talking to prospects, you know, so we don't jump into just answering whatever they are asking us, but redirecting. So we're still in control of the conversation. That was really huge. I want to be a master of that. Yeah.
Wow. That's a big one. So here's what we have so far. How to talk up, you know, meaning how to effectively communicate with people who may have achieved a higher level of success in life than you. All right. And then Marianne gave us, I came from Deirdre, Marianne gave us how to redirect questions and control the conversation or lead the conversation. All right. And let's go to Julius.
Okay. So what I've learned, I think that dealing with fear is temporarily after you have done it, then the fear leaves. So when he mentioned about that, you know, because what I've known about fear, it's a figment of your imagination. We imagine that we failing. We imagine that we're not doing the things that we should do. And that's when the thoughts come in, you know, negative thoughts. I was reading a book on the plane, and on the plane, it was saying that we have 6,200 thoughts, you know, but 80% of them are negative. So one thing I've learned, you know, affirmations that he's mentioned as well too, you know, writing down affirmations every day. So when we write down our affirmations, you know, things start changing in our lives, you know, but we also have to still put the action behind it as well too.
Man, fantastic. Thank you. That was big. So how to have courage and control your fear. I like that. And, you know, we got one from the chat here from New Emerald Tier Edwards. How to identify, it's kind of a piggyback off of what Marianne was saying, how to identify the real question, right? Not to just get tangled up in the question that's being asked, but how to identify the question that person is really asking, right?
Yeah, and then actually ask that question, you know, not just think about it, but actually express it. I think that's really strong when you do that.
That was big, right? That was big. All right, let's go to our blue diamond.
For me, that was something technical. I think I want to bring the time to the back when we launched Ibüümerang. I remember in January 2019, I was in Querétaro. I know Mr. Holton was to go in something, so I flew to Houston. And I remember that I didn't know the name of Ibüümerang. We didn't know the name. I was in a meeting where Mark gave the options for the name of the company. Mr. Holton did not take any one of that, but he made all the options. And I was in that meeting. I have the opportunity to be in that meeting. And I remember I said my goals in my phone, and I have an alarm all days at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And until today, the alarm say the same that say 3 years ago. Okay, it say I'm one of the top earners of HB company. That's it only. That's it. The name. They don't have the name because I didn't know the name. I'm making, and I put a goal. I'm making this quantity per month. Okay, so this is my first month I achieved that goal. Okay, but I want, that's why I said for me it was not something technical. So I noticed that I already know that, but I noticed again and reconfirm what I know, that the mind is powerful. So sometimes we put goals because what we believe that is possible. So when I put that goal, and this month I have achieved that goal, so I say, why I didn't put a bigger goal? So right now, what I'm working is to grow my goal, to grow my dreams, because sometimes you say, wow, this is amazing, and it is, but you say there is people in this scenario, Mr. Holton Box, that is making 10, 20 more times. So you say, I can, my mind is going to do what I program. So I start reprogramming my goals. So I have not changed this goal for 3 years. So today is the time to sit again and set new goals for the next 3-5 years.
Yes.
So for me was that to realize that I cannot be working with the same goals for forever, you know. So for now, maybe you will put a goal that for you is far, but in 2-3 years you say, I'm already here. So if you don't change it, you don't grow.
Right.
And if you don't grow, if you are not growing, it's because you are decreasing. So you have to set new goals. So for me, that's what this was powerful. So this month, one of my goals is to sit and set up new goals. The goal is to set up new goals.
Cesar, so big. I don't know if you realized, one of the things that you said, your goal said, because you didn't know the name of the company.
Yeah.
You said, I will be a top earner in HB's company.
Mhm.
And you never, even when you learned the name of the company, you didn't put the name of the company.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Right. And so one of the things that HB talked about was the opportunities that become available once you achieve diamond. And some of those opportunities are outside of Ibüümerang. And you are a top earner in those opportunities as well, because you didn't limit your goal to Ibüümerang.
Yes.
You are a top earner in HB's opportunities.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't didn't on purpose, you know. I just don't sit again and change the name. I put, because in that time I didn't know the name, so I put and I program it. My mind is programming on that. I be top earner in HB's company, you know. So that's what. So, but as I see the goals, I'm talking about income. I already passed the goal that I put.
That's right.
So I have to say that again.
Yes.
That's really major.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I think this is a good place to ask Cesar the question that only Cesar can answer. You ready, Mark?
Yes. I don't know what you're gonna.
I don't know if I can answer.
So Marianne said, I think no, it was Deirdre who said it. Deirdre, you said, I have never wanted to be diamond so badly. And before I ask Cesar this question, why is it that you want to be diamond so badly now, Deirdre?
I would have to say, and it may sound cliche, but the freedom to just be present. Like literally had to leave Cancun the next day to come right back to work. No downtime. The ability, schedule being controlled, having that freedom to be present with my family, it is everything. It's absolutely everything. Being able to have the financial freedom and the time freedom just means everything to me.
Wow. Wow. That was good. And you know what, Marianne? Did this event make you want to be diamond more than ever before?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you tell us why?
Yes, I want to surround myself with even more successful people, you know, increase the time that I have. I want to be in the inner circle to get that high level mindset training from Mr. HB.
The inner circle.
The inner circle, the inner sanctum.
T. Gray, the conversations that we are missing.
It's getting warm over there. It's getting warm. JB, what you got? Did this light your fire for diamond even more?
Absolutely. You know, I've been mapping out everything. Man, Desi's gonna be on a call tomorrow, mapping out my schedule to go diamond. But I'm just so excited about it because the environment of it. You know, the diamond is, you know, every time we go to events, it's only diamond, you know, events. You know, no one can come in but diamonds and, you know, certain circles that they have. You know, so just being in that environment alone is special because you get to take knowledge from each other, you know, like-minded people, you know, like yourself, but you get to take a lot of information and it keeps you growing at the same time too.
So Nina Marie in the chat knows where I'm going with this. She says, because that huddle during the pool party though, I was looking like, dang, Julius, Deirdre, Marianne, you guys were at the pool party, right?
Yes.
And you saw the diamond section and you couldn't get in.
I tried.
How did that make you feel watching that deep conversation that was happening over there and you couldn't even get close to it?
I had an embarrassing moment, actually, T. Gray. Let me share this. So I didn't know initially that was the diamond only area. So I'm over there. I was like, this is nice. Why is nobody not over here? So we were there early. Nobody was there yet. And I had to leave. I felt some kind of way.
You were asked to leave.
I was like, but I belong here. So I got to show the results, get the proof that I belong here. And yeah, that was hurtful. Yes.
Your feelings got hurt. I love it.
I said, I gotta be there.
You got to be there. Well, I'm going to ask Mr. Munoz the question that only he can answer without spilling any secrets, of course. So during this event, Mr. Munoz, you were part of several diamond only huddles, right?
Yes.
There was one at the golf course. There was one on Thursday night after the dinner when we went up to the sports bar. And then there was the big one at the pool party that went till 2 a.m. Tell us, without giving us any details, about these diamond huddles.
I cannot say nothing. be there. Okay, you have to be there if you want information. No, for real. You know, the first time that I hit diamond, of course, I want to be diamond for the lifestyle. But the real reason that I really did the work was because I want to have the access to the people. Okay, so in these meetings, and sometimes we don't understand why you have to be a diamond, why you cannot share this with everybody, because you have to be prepared. And be diamond is giving you the preparation to really validate the information. What I mean with this, and I don't want to do a bad comparison, but if you get a child, a kid that is 8 months of age, and you give him a big steak, he cannot eat it. He cannot enjoy it. He prefer the milk, or he prefer other things. So if you get information that you are not ready, you will not ready to eat the information. So in that meetings, for now, for real, and I would say to be in the inner circle of Mr. Holton Box, and what that means, being a diamond. If you are a diamond, you are in the inner circle of Mr. Family Box, of the Family Box. You have the access to opportunities. You have the access to an environment. And I want to say something. I remember like 9 years ago in the past company when I started network marketing, I was in a meeting and everybody was making 100, 200, 500, 1 million per month. And I was not in complaints, but in that time I was 25 and 26, and I was making 84,000 per month. Okay. So when I was there, and I was the person that earned the less. One of the ones, elite diamond, that was earning the less and was 84,000 per month. So, and I feel uncomfortable. I say, wow, these people is making more, and they are doing this. So when you are in an environment that pulled you to success. So in these meetings, Mr. Holton Box share many things. For me, the more important, or three more important, is being part of that is so valuable. Number two, the mentorships that he gives there is different than the mentorship that he do in the bootcamp to everyone. And number three, the access to be in the opportunities that HB is bringing to us, to the diamonds, you know? So I cannot share everything, of course, or what opportunities or everything, but what I can tell you is you have to be there. The only thing that I can tell you, and the next day I did a meeting with the Hispanic market. I have a boot camp with the Hispanic market. Mm-hmm. And I say, why? Because I learned, and everybody knows this, the meeting after the meeting. If you do a presentation, the real diamonds are created in the meeting after the meeting. So sometimes you are expecting to be a diamond, you are expecting to do the meeting after the meeting, but if you have 3 persons, you have 5 persons there, you have the meeting after the meeting, mm-hmm. You know? So we did the meeting after the meeting, and we set a goal, and I said, everybody, you need to be a diamond. And I really like that the people really, you know, I didn't need to ask them. Everybody said, they come to me and they say, you know, I will be a diamond. I will be a diamond. So what I can tell everybody, if you are listening this call, is don't miss the opportunity to be a diamond. If you see, sometimes we see volume and we say 200K is a lot. No, if you see the work that you have to do is in 1 month, 200 package, first class package, and you are a diamond. So don't see on volume, because sometimes when you see on volume, you see a lot of volume and you see far. But when you see the real work that you have to do, 10 people with 20 first class, you are a diamond. 20 people. If you find 20 people that in this month they focus and bring 10 first class, you're going to be a diamond. 20 people. That's what you need to be a diamond. 20 people with 10 first class package.
That's your access pass.
Sorry?
That's your access pass.
Yeah, exactly. That, you know, there is meetings. I the other day I sent a message because I was looking for a home in San Diego, and this was like a 7 million house, and they said, okay, I cannot show you the house. At least you prove me that you can buy it. Mm. So that's why we said that, you know, you have the ticket. The ticket is show that you have the money to buy it, or at least to do the down payment, you know. So that's the ticket to see the house. Mm-hmm. So here, the ticket is to be a diamond.
The ticket is to be a diamond.
Prove me that,
you know what?
Why you get an opportunity if you don't have the or you need some, if you have not proved me nothing. So Mr. Holton Box is tell you the ticket to be in this is prove me that you really deserve to be here.
Wow. You know, Cesar, you got some of the other diamonds started on this. Jake is commenting in the chat, and he said that in those huddles, he experienced life-changing conversations. He said, and I'm reading what he wrote. He said, new doors opened instantly. Me and Charlie are very emotionally grateful. And any other diamonds who are on watching Flight School this morning, you guys can let us know what your thoughts are in the chat too. But I mean, Cesar, I all I can say is, you know, those diamond chats, those diamond huddles are meaningful for every one of us. I remember, you know, I know you remember my wife hurt her back jumping the waves, playing too much, and so she was up in the room. And there was a point at the pool party huddle that I was gonna leave to go check on her, and I said, you know what? I feel like something's about to happen. Stay 5 more minutes. And in those 5 minutes, Holton said like 2 things that were totally perspective changing for me. And I remember messaging Trina and saying, I'm glad I stayed a little bit longer because we need to talk about these 2 things that Holton just said. Like, did you have moments like that? Did your perspective change on life things, on money matters, on business? Did you have those type of moments?
Yeah, of course. And you know, every time that I near to Mr. Holton Box, something changed. Every time, you know. So that's why he can tell you. Many times I send a message, hey, can I come to visit you? Where are you at? Can I fly? And this has been for the last year when I have the access. Because remember, when I start, I was between Mr. Holton Box. When I started network marketing, between Holton Box and me was three people. The 3 of them made more than 100K per month. Okay, when I started, that was 10, 11 years ago. So why do Mr. Holton Box would put energy in me, not because he don't want it, but he have a lot of leaders between me and he. So I don't have the access, direct access. You know what I mean? So when you really want something, the universe is going to do what have to do to you get to your goal. So don't ask me why, but for one person quit, then the other quit, then the other quit. Why? I don't know, and I don't care. You know? So what happened that I get the correct access when I say, if I have the access, I will valorate, because many people don't valorate the access. And so many people have the access to people that is diamond or blue diamond, and they don't valorate that. They don't respect that access. And for me, sometimes that's what, when I see that people don't respect that access, I say that's why they don't grow. That's why they don't have the results.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't respect the access. For me, that's what I always ask to God to when I do my declaration, I say, be humble to continue learning. Because in the past, I have seen people that achieved some goals and they stop listening the mentor.
Mm-hmm.
So when I remember was 4 years ago, Mr. Holton Box put a video. He was with some person that he was mentoring, and he was in Houston, and this person was buying a Lamborghini, and he put the video, and he posted the video, and I remember being there, and I have the access. And that day I sent a message, and this is important. How do you make the message? Correct questions. I remember that I asked him, what that I need to do to can get your mentorship? No, the question was not, can you mentor me? No, because that is what many people ask. Can you be my mentor? No. What do I need to do? And you know, I was already millionaire, And I said, send a message, and he answered me, and you have to do this, and we can start the process. And since that day, I always find a way to be near to Mr. You know, I learned English because when we launched Ibüümerang, I already speak English, but I said, okay, corporate speak English. Mark, Tigray, Anna, Angela, everybody speak English. My mentor speak English. I cannot be the guy. If I want to go another level, I cannot be in every meeting. Hey, can you translate me? Can you translate me? Can you translate me? No. So I get out of my comfort zone and I learn English. And right now, I try to speak English.
You know what? You're doing a fantastic job. I want everybody to write this in the notes because this is a great capture of what Mr. Munoz just said. And Desi, you helped me to think about this too. When access is granted, don't take the access for granted. And that's what you embody. Like you said, and I've seen Cesar do this. I've seen Cesar call Holton and be like, just where are you? I just want to come to where you are. You just want some time with the mentor. It's not for a specific thing. They don't have a specific business to do. He's literally just coming to spend that time. Darren in the chat, I've seen you do that too. I've seen you and Kaylee go down to Miami. There's no specific reason, just to get some mentor time. Hey, where are you at, HB? Is this a good time for us to come hang out with you? Because you know that when you get around, right? I do the same thing. I just go and I drive Holton around. And the last time I did that, I told him, I said, I have a headache. I said, every time I need to hang out with you, every time I'm with you, I need to have a 3-ring binder notebook to take notes in, because he just blows my mind just in the conversations that happen. So I love that. Darren said this in the chat. Blue Diamond, Darren Gibson. He said to everyone, you're missing out on a wave that the masses have not touched yet. Each month that you don't hit diamond, time is ticking. So I want to ask the rest of the panel, Deirdre, Marianne, Julius, you've had a chance to hear a little bit about the impact of what's being talked about in those huddles, right? And Cesar, you remember this from the one at the sports bar, Mikal and Andre, the Schmeckal brothers.
Yes.
Right? How, because of the work that they're doing and the contribution that they're making to the company as diamonds, Holton literally tapped them on the shoulder and said, hey, I need you to come in this other room with me so I can talk to you about something. You remember that?
Yeah, of course, of course.
And you already know what he was talking to them about, but it's just amazing how, like, going back to Jake, new doors open up at Diamond. So Deirdre, Marianne, Julius, whichever way you want to go, how did that part of boot camp, right? Because that wasn't from stage, that was, right? How did that impact you, and what decisions are you making right now?
Well, I would say, go ahead, Marianne.
I took the decision to go diamond. That's it. I don't want to miss out on anything, you know, mentally, financially, socially, whatever it is. I want to be around those guys and girls. We need more girls at the diamond tables. Yeah, for sure. I'll be there.
You'll be there. Definitely need more girl power. We'll take it.
Okay, I will go next. I would say just taking massive action. You know, just going, like Marianne said, going all in. You know, have you done everything? You know, and I can actually say I haven't done everything. You know, so I know I run a traditional business, but what I've learned now, you know, working from a calendar, you know, if a person said they're busy, you know, sometimes we could be busy getting the same results. So we have to change up on certain things that we do. And what's been helping me out a lot, you know, working from a calendar, I schedule my calendar at night before I go to bed, and I write down all the things that I have to do in order, and the next morning I don't, go to the next step until that step is accomplished. So just go all in, don't worry about, things, how it's going to happen, believe in the process, your process, and everything, will follow through from that point.
Maybe I can just add a thing to that before I give the word to Deidre.
Yes, yes.
Because something Mr. Holton Buck said, he said that I don't care who you are, but I know you all come here to become someone new.
Mm.
And that really resonated with me because I know for me to achieve new results, I have to become a new person. Darren is really good with that, teaching us about self-image. So that was the biggest takeaway for me, that now I'm in the process of rebuilding, like recreating a new me for me to achieve new results. So that could be something for you all to look into. Who are you going to be to achieve the new results? You have to create that person in your mind. And then, as Julia say, let's take massive action, because we need that. Nothing just comes,
Mr. Munoz, if you go back to the time that you were first exposed to Holton Bugs to now, have you become someone new?
Me?
Yes, sir.
Huge. I think yes. I of course, it's not something that I can say only by me. But people that have not seen me for years or for months, sometimes they told me, you are growing or you are improving some things. So yes, of course. And something happened to me. I meet Mr. Holton in June 2011 in person. Was an event in Anaheim, and I remember, that's why I told you sometimes God or the universe send you signals, and my father passed away in May 2011, and I meet Mr. Holton, and my father was my mentor, and I meet Mr. Holton 1 month later. Wow. And when I see him, I say, he is going to be my mentor. And I remember, for me, was very difficult because very difficult to get into the circle. I think that's why I valorate a lot the access, because in that time the momentum in that company was amazing. So the moment that I get recognized as a diamond, they recognize like 150 diamonds, that was in that year. So when I get into the stage, was new diamond, Cesar Munoz, go ahead, new diamond. So nobody know I hit blue diamond, and nobody know that I was a blue diamond, So what, like years later, I have the access, and Mr. Holton see what we were doing, and he come to Tijuana. But remember, I have 3 persons between. So, but answering your question, yes, I think always we grow when we are near to somebody that is growing. It's almost impossible if you are near to somebody that is growing, and you have to grow. So I always try to duplicate the philosophy, the things that he do, and that's one of my goals. Not to be here, but to duplicate the philosophy with the organization. And what, something that happened is that all my organization is Spanish. So I always try to duplicate the philosophy in the Spanish market. I see what you do, guys, not only Mr. Holton, what you do as a corporate, what you do as a company, what Mr. Holton do in the English to all the world. So I try to duplicate that in the Hispanic market, and I think that helped me a lot to grow in many ways.
Man, absolutely phenomenal. I would have to agree with you. I mean, any of us who have had the privilege of being mentored by Holton and have followed that mentorship to become successful, I think we'd all say the same thing. We don't recognize ourselves.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if you compare your today self to your day one of mentorship with Holton self, you'd have to say it. Jackie Pippin's, Diamond Jackie Pippin's birthday girl. She just messaged me and she said her husband met Holton Buggs for the first time last night. And she said he couldn't sleep all night. He's so excited. The impact is so great. His sleep is disturbed.
Yeah.
So I think it's just amazing. Yeah. All right, Deirdre.
And T Gray, I was gonna say too, just making that decision to go all in. It starts with making a decision. And I had to do some self-assessment, looking on the inside, and I had never gone all in. So I've seen the change in who I'm becoming, just not even being in those diamond circles yet. I can't even imagine what that's gonna be like, having access to that, but just the growth that I've seen. You know, I used to be so risk averse, having to have a plan A, B, C, D, just all the alphabet, knowing that this is the plan A, and being busy towards this goal has been phenomenal. And then Mr. HB said something on stage too. He said the diamonds, when we hit diamond, we're gonna get something. I don't know what that is, but listen, access to him is enough.
Man, okay, let's talk about this access. All right, Deirdre, because it's all about the access, right? So I got two diamond comments I need to share with you guys. The first is Adam Gebru, part of the dynamic duo known as Martha Ermias Gebru and Adam Gebru. And he says, you got to be in HB's circle to really experience and manifest a world with no limitations. He said the infinity and the elevate symbol is you actually live that during the private diamond circle. You know, you get a chance to see that there really are no limitations. And I thought that was a powerful comment. But
no limits.
Check this one out from Kim Bean, Diamond Kim Bean, part of the dynamic duo known as Sam and Kim Bean. She said, going diamond in order to earn the leadership and guidance of Mr. and Mrs. Buggs has allowed Sam and Kim to be the first millionaires in their families, both sides. And now many generational curses have been broken because they've adopted the philosophies that they've learned from the Buggs family. Right. So I heard, Mark, I'm sure you heard people said it to you as well. I've never heard so many people at an event say, I must go diamond.
Right. Absolutely. Yep.
It's absolutely major. So, I mean, I think it's a phenomenal thing. So I guess I'll just toss this out there. What do you guys have to say for all the folks who missed boot camp but could have been there?
What I say to all the people is that never miss the opportunity to be in an event that you qualify. So why? Because I always say to the people, not maybe this event don't change your life. Maybe we don't know, but maybe yes. What I know is that if you don't go, for sure, this event is not going to change your life. So when you go, you have the opportunity, 50-50, you know, 50% that your life can change, 50% stay the same. But if you don't go, for sure it's not going to be that event that impact your life and do the change. So that's why I always say that people, I have never missed an event, never. After I know that with results and without results, I always have been in the events. You know, if I have something, I move it and I have to be there. And I recommend that to all the people, never miss an event.
Man, and that's your philosophy too, because we're talking about, you and I are having an active conversation about the next event.
Yes.
And you're like, I have a responsibility to you to let you know what we're doing, and I'll let you know afterwards from here, so that, because Cesar is he's got a big trip plan, and he's going to modify that to make sure that he doesn't miss the event.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I mean, so you're just validating what you said. That's the truth. He lives that.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. Thank you.
Major. Reginald says, having access to Holton as a diamond gives you access to a new and better you. Everyone wants to be better. It's about discovering a new philosophy. Tierre Edwards says, don't fumble your opportunity to be at the events.
Yeah.
And Michelle Durling says, this flight school has definitely gotten underneath my skin, and my mindset and future goals have now changed. I'm going to set a rewrite for my, and rewrite my schedule for this week. My future goals have changed for the first time. For the first time, I truly now want to be a diamond. Yeah. Any other comments for the folks who missed flight school? I mean, not flight school. Yeah, flight school too. But they missed the boot camp, and they could have been there.
Greg, I think you said that there were people that right here in the United States, it was more people that flew over from Europe that made it here, and people right in the US didn't make it. You shift whatever you need to shift around. If you need to slide it for a week, whatever, to make it to the events.
And you see, you see the groups that are growing.
Yes, exactly. The events put the business inside of you. It connects you to your goals. It connects you to the lifestyle that you want. And the previous event in Houston really helped me see, really, that was the first time really I saw a plan for success where I didn't have to do this business part-time. I saw a plan where I can go full-time and get out of my current job.
Yeah.
And it was powerful. It kept me connected to the dream.
Janice Griggs says Texas is next door and some didn't come.
I just want to share that going to events is a habit as well that you have to build in the business. You know, like with everything else, attend the calls, attend the meetings, you have to be a part of the events, even though you're just yourself. Because if you're not doing it, how can you ask the next person to do it? So if you have a history of being here for 3 years and you start growing a team, and they will ask you, how many events have you attended? No one. But why? You know, but I still want you to do it. That's something that we talk a lot about in our group, that you have to do yourself what you will ask your team to do. So even though you don't have a team, you have to start creating that habit of doing it.
Absolutely, Marianne. That is absolutely powerful. Any closing comments? Let's bring this incredible flight school edition to a close. Let's give you guys a chance to give the last word.
I ran out of ink. I had to get another pen.
This is what I resorted to because I wasn't prepared. I'm embarrassed.
Hey, whatever works.
So handy.
Whatever works.
I just want to say to all the people that was in Cancun, congratulations, because you know, and you said many people come from Europe, for different parts of the world, for US. You know, Cancun is far away from the other cities where we are building in Mexico. So people fly, do the sacrifice to be there. Sacrifice because, you know, it's part of the things that you have to do if you want to grow. But I want to say congratulations, because you can have the option to, as many people staying home, and you take the decision to be there. So I want to say congratulations to the people that was there, and to the people that was not there. Don't feel bad about what happened in the past. Focus right now what is coming. So don't if you don't win, okay, you didn't do it. What is next? So be at the next event.
Hey, I like how you said that, Cesar. So don't feel bad, but just make it to the next event.
Exactly.
Just take what you heard today and make it happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
And today. So, but that's I love that. I love that. So don't feel bad. Yeah, just make it happen.
Exactly. Yeah, because you know, sometimes when we do something wrong or a mistake, so many people is like, I don't know how to say, guilty by themselves. I don't know, like pointing them that, oh, I
feel down on yourself. That's what you're saying.
They feel guilty.
So, and when you do that, that is not something good to grow. So if you did it, okay, you did it. You cannot change that. What are you going to do after today? Okay, the past is the past. We cannot change it. Good or bad, what happened in the past, we cannot change. What we need to focus is today, we finish this flight school. What are you going to do?
That's awesome.
Powerful.
Who's up?
I would say, become the best version of yourself. You know, I think it starts with yourself. You know, also make sure the next event that we have in July, that you are there. You know, make the decision that you're going to be there. Don't think about, you know, you might not have the money. Whatever you think about, you bring about. So just make the decision that I'm gonna be at the next event. And then I'm telling you, if you come to the event, you're gonna learn so much. It's gonna change your lives, because I've had some people on my team. Now they're finally moving because they came to the events that we had. So I would say make the decision, you know, and just go all in.
Absolutely. Love that.
I just want to encourage everybody to do more, because I just experienced once more from this event that we're actually changing people's lives. You know, it's not just about selling some products or, you know, earning a little income. We're actually changing people's lives. And if we are not doing everything we can, we have people out there who needs our help. So that was something for me, you know, I just want to do even more, because I know we can all do more. So please do some more work, you know, reach out to more people, share this amazing familyship and business. You know, it's so much that we have to give to other people. Let's do that.
Powerful.
And my closing comment will be just get uncomfortable, get comfortable being uncomfortable.
That's it.
To not be uncomfortable is boring now. This environment just stretches you. And when you're stretched here, you just can't shrink back. You can't go back to who you were. Your mindset stretched. Everything about you stretches, and you can't go back. So someone said that power of becoming who you're going to be. We haven't even met our future self yet, but I'm excited to meet my future self and everyone else. Be stretched.
Love it, love it, love
Well
it.
said.
Hey, I've got a parting shot from Diamond Daniel Camaro.
Oh,
And he said to tell everybody, events will help you see your future self. That's what you were just talking about, Deirdre. And
yeah.
he said, I always saw myself in the diamonds. So if you're not at the events, you don't have a clear picture of who you need to become. So definitely want to encourage you guys to be there. This events are amazing. We're working on the next one. And I can tell you right now that Daniel has taken after his mentor, Cesar Munoz. Daniel is rescheduling things to be at events. His wife, Talita, is almost at the time to give birth to their next baby. And Daniel reached out to me at the event and in Cancun. He said, I need to know when the next event is in case we need to reschedule this childbirth. So he literally said, in case I have to tell Talita to hold it in. We got to beat this event.
Oh my God. That is good. And
all right.
This has been one of my favorite flight schools. And it's because I know what events did for me. I know what events did for my family. And it's awesome. You know, and this has been one of my favorite flight schools. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love it.
All right, guys. Well, let's wrap this up. We're going to let the people go. But before we do, it's time for our picture, panel style. So we're going to throw up our booms. You guys get ready for your screenshots on 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's a wrap. Let's put this one in the books. We love you guys. Thank you, panel.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Bass, Ms. Bass. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you, JB, Julius Burrell. And thank you, Blue Diamond, top earner, Cesar Munoz. My brother, VP of Marketing, You're always a B. And also want to thank the ladies behind the scenes who make this happen.
Awesome.
May and Isabel. We appreciate
Yeah.
you guys.
Awesome. Hey, ambassadors, love you guys. Love, love, love you guys. Thank you for being on Flight School.
Thank you. See you.
All right, everyone.